Welcome to Fallout 76, this is Jim. In this video we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Tuesday, June the 11th, 2024. Let's take a look at and see what we got for today. Alright, so we got some good ones here. I have many videos on my channel that'll help you guys out. I give you different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas, that way there if you're a brand spanking new player to the game, you're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily or weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble, I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that will help you. I try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. And of course, you guys are awesome. They're great comments and tips, which are greatly appreciated. So once again, I apologize for the lateness of the video. I am on my 12-hour day shift, which I finished today. I can't get home any sooner. I try my best, but I got to come home, make the video, and edit it and such. So again, I appreciate everyone's support and patience with the videos on when I'm working my 12-hour day shifts. And also, it being Tuesday, usually we have an Atomic Shop weekly reset or weekly update. And of course, we don't have that going on. We get new dailies and we get new weeklies as well on Tuesdays. However, I believe we are getting all this brand new tomorrow, which will be Wednesday, June the 12th, 2024. And that's going to be a huge update. And there is, other than looking on Bethesda.net, that's really all the information that we have. There's a couple trailers that you can watch on Bethesda.net if you so wish under Fallout 76. But really, that's all the information. And I can never remember if we ever had an update on a Wednesday before. And I just find it so odd and how it kind of came up so quick. And because usually it's always been on a Tuesday, usually there's a little maintenance break, and they would kind of post it on the main screen like as soon as you log in, and they'll give you like a week heads up kind of deal. So we'll wait and see what happens, and hopefully cross our fingers everyone will be happy with what we get. All right, so let's go ahead here, take a look at these daily challenges we have for today. Let's go ahead, build a floor or wall decoration in a workshop or camp 5. So again, we can claim any old workshop on the map. Once when you claim that workshop, you can build a floor or wall decoration. However, what we're going to do in this particular video, we are going to actually build a floor or wall decoration in our camp. Now, I know a lot of people like to add stuff to their camps because we get these particular daily, weekly challenges at least a couple times a week. And a lot of people like to kind of add to their camp. But I know myself, I'm a person who's pretty happy with their camp. I don't really add much to it once I'm pretty happy. But what I usually like to do for these daily weekly challenges, I usually pick mats or rugs. And mats and rugs is something you learn very early on in the game. You can learn the plans very early on. They're very cheap to buy if you find them in a player's vendor. You can even earn a lot of rugs and mats from claiming workshops. So this is usually my go-to, but you can decide to do whatever you want to do. So we're just going to craft 5 of these rugs here. And most rugs and mats only cost you cloth and rubber. And most people will have lots of cloth and rubber on hand, more than they think. So there we go. Build a floor wall decoration in a workshop or camp 5 for 5 done. Again, you can choose to keep what you build, whatever you want to do, or you can choose to scrap it like myself. All right, there we go. What's next here, Jim? What is next? Okay, so you would have saw that I had this one here already checked off. It's called Collect an Audio Holotape. So I've had discussions with several subscribers in the past, and some people get the same thing. As soon as I log in, okay, I automatically get the check mark. I automatically get the score for doing nothing. I don't really collect anything. I just automatically get credit for it. And I can never figure that out, and it's always been like that. I know some people, some of my subscribers and members say the same thing happens to them, and then other people will say sometimes it's hit and miss. Sometimes it counts, and sometimes it doesn't. But I'm still going to show you a good spot that you can find holotapes. We can find them anywhere in the wasteland. But probably one of the best spots is right down here in Flatwoods. So let's actually spawn right here in Flatwoods here. And this is a pretty safe spot. It's, fairly low level. And, you don't need to be just a low level to come here. Just in case if you are a high level and you're not getting the holotape automatically checked off. But usually the first house here, when you're coming from the other way. Oh, let's get this guy before he comes after us. Usually this house right here, there'll be a body here, and there'll be a holotape right here every single time. Even if you picked up the holotapes here before, here in Flatwoods, they will respawn, okay? And even if you come here and somebody, let's say somebody had, a new player had come by and picked up all these holotapes, but didn't check the corpses here, because some of the corpses will have names on them, and some of them will actually have holotapes on them, like the Survivor story, okay? So just an FYI, that's another way. And Flatwoods has holotapes everywhere. Everywhere's almost every other porch, in the church, at the steeple, etc., etc. Pretty good spot for holotapes, okay? Let's get something to drink here. My guy's a little parched there. Wow. There we go. There we go. Let's get a ribeye steak into us there. There we go. Perfect. All right, what's next here, Jim? What is next? Let's take a look at this one here, actually. Collect caps 250. So you will come across, I have several different videos showing you many different ways that you can collect caps here in the Wasteland. You can collect caps by people going to your vendor and buying stuff in your vendor, but that could take quite a while. That could take a long time, right? Now, another way to collect caps is, we used to have the scoreboards, but we don't have the scoreboards anymore. But if we do have, the season pass system now, but there is a couple slots here where we can buy caps using tickets. And basically, just make sure you don't waste your tickets and make sure you have enough room for, 5,000 caps so they're not gonna all go to waste. So just an FYI there. You can also claim these caps off this season pass, and it will also count, okay? Just an FYI, something you can do. Now, there is something I want to do, is today's free item in the Atomic Shop, because as we all know, everyone gets a free item. You don't have to have Fallout First down here in the special offers, and our free item today is 250 caps. Let's go ahead and claim this and see if it counts. There we go. Like caps 250 for 250, just like that, guys. That's as easy as it can get, okay? Now, some reason you already claimed that before seeing if we need to collect 250 caps. There are other ways as well. One such way is you kind of have to make a couple videos. It's down here in Welsh. There's a lot of mole miners down here. They have shotguns. They have missile launchers. You can go through that whole town, collect all that stuff, and then walk up to the station just right here and sell it all to the vendor, and you can easily get 250 caps, okay? You don't have to use a carry weight booster. You don't have to worry about being overweight, because the train station is like right there. And the same exact method right up here in Morgantown. You go to Morgantown Airport with all the Scorched. If you're lucky enough to spawn in Collision Course, which happens right here, again, all kinds of Scorched, all kinds of weapons and armor, pick it all up and just mosey on down to Morgantown Station and sell it all to the vendor and get your 250 caps that way. Extremely easy. The main thing you got to remember is you got to have enough room in your purse. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, what are you talking about, Jim? But if you look at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, just for an example, I have 32,394. Everyone's max is 40,000. Let's say if I had 39,000, if I try to do this daily for collect 250 caps, I would have to buy stuff to make room for the 250 caps to get credit, right? I know it's as simple as it sounds, but I have been asked questions before, and that's why I always kind of mention it. So just an FYI. Okay, now that we beat that to death, what's next, Jim? What is next, old pal? Collect wood 20. So again, I have many great videos showing you great spots to collect wood. Usually anywhere in the forest. Anywhere in the forest is a great spot. There's all kinds of down trees. You can just kind of gather wood, okay? Another good spot is right down here in Halvatia. We have that yellow house that's on the corner. And there's usually a fairly good size wood pile there, right? So that's a pretty good spot there. But I would say one of the best spots to collect wood, one-stop shop, is right up here at Prickett's Fort. There is a enormous pile of wood there, and you can just fill your boots there, and once when you get up there, you'll see the huge pile of wood, and you can just collect it. It'll go far past 20. Probably one of the best spots, single spots to collect wood. Now, if you are looking to collect wood, let's say you're looking to build a camp, or looking to modify a camp or add to it, there's a perk card that'll help you out with that. It's under luck. Let's go down here, and I have it all the way down here at the end. It is called a woodchucker, so collect twice as much when harvesting wood. Okay, so let's just say like when you harvest wood or you gather wood, it's not just one, it's usually 2 or 4 or 6 or 8, okay? But when you have woodchucker equipped, you'll get double that amount every single time. And it's a good card to have equipped, or just to have in your back pocket anyway. And that way there you'll have enough wood so you can build stuff in your camp and such. Okay, it's not going to help you for this daily, because even though we pick up harvest wood, and let's say we get 2 or 6, it's only going to count as 1, which we're going to see here in a minute. So I'm in the forest right now. We're in Flatwoods. Actually, let's pop up here. I like to kind of spawn up here at the Wayward. Let's go up the road. So I don't have woodchucker equipped because it's not going to help us for this daily. I just kind of included that in just for the folks that are like, hey, there are a perk card that we can use to help us. So let's look at this log here we're going to gather. Now watch the top left-hand corner of the screen. So 8, look at that, 8 wood scraps. But you see, collect wood, it only counted as 1 of 20. Okay? So woodchucker's not going to help you out, but it will help you out in terms of gathering more wood, so you have more wood in your stash or scrap box to craft stuff. All right, so we're still going to have to go to 20 pieces of wood here and gather it. Okay, so just an FYI. And that's where I usually start off here at the Wayward. And you can just kind of make your way along this river's edge and just kind of go along, pick up all the wood that you can. And again, sometimes if you're on a public server with other people, you're in competition with those other people. And those of you who are brand spanking new to the game, a lot of people don't understand that. Who is that over there? Oh, it's the Settler Wanderer, isn't it?
Lean back.
Yeah, Settler Wanderer. So she's special. So you can actually talk to her and she can be your camp ally. So that's a pretty good spot for her. That's pretty cool. I already have her. All right. Yeah, so as I was saying, you're in direct competition with other people if you're on a public server with other people. So you can come here and go along this whole stretch, and there'll be no wood together because someone already kind of cleared it out. All right, so that's always an option. That's why I try to make so many videos to help people out. And for the newer folks that are watching, I know it can be frustrating. It definitely was there. And some people just don't understand that you have the server hop, as much as I try to explain in the comments to folks. But just try to help people out the best way I can. All right, let's keep going here. We're not doing too bad. And as you can see, the forest is probably one of the best spots. Like, there's down trees everywhere. You know, it is a forest after all. Sometimes you're walking by logs, don't even know it. Like I almost did there. I probably walked by a bunch, don't even know it. I just kind of go along like this, make a little path. And believe it or not, if you go along here in the night and you have your light on, it's a little bit easier to spot them out, believe it or not. Because in the daytime, everything looks kind of like the same, right? Yeah, we just need 4 more. Oh, what was that? No, that was a rock chip. That was just a rock butts. Sit her down.
Gotta wait a whole nother hour for that food to reheat.
Oh, I know. Amazing, eh? And then one up here should finish it off. There we go. Just like that. Collect wood 20 for 20. Let's see how much wood we were able to collect. There we go. 101 without even using that woodchucker card. All right, so we would have got double that amount. All right, just to give you an idea. That's pretty awesome. All right. What's next here, Jim? What is next? Let's go ahead. Kill a Scorched 10. So I have many great videos showing you great Scorched locations. The title of the videos that I have on my channel is Locations for Spooky Scorched, Locations for Holiday Scorched. Now, even though it's not that time of year, the videos are all timestamped, but you can still go to those videos. It's going to still show you the most popular areas where you can find lots of Scorched. And it's all timestamped with chapters, so you can check that out just in case you're having trouble on a server, because everyone will be going after them, and you can just kind of go to those areas and find them yourself. So there's many great areas where you can find Scorched. Let's pop over here. We'll go up here to Tyler County Fairgrounds today. Let's pop over here. Again, you don't have to go to the Tyler County Fairgrounds if you're closer to Camden Park. If you're closer to Somerville's Dam, by all means, Scorched is a Scorched, okay? And one thing good about this particular daily challenge is we can kill them any old which way with any old weapon. Nothing special. Well, it's even better. Let's keep going here. D. Oh. I can get him all the way down there. Pick up some cartridges here. Get him from way down here. Huh. Man, this thing's got some good range. Alright. Oh, jeepers, he's a transporter. See that? The old transporter. Holy old Superman punch. Love it. Love it. No cap stash here today, Jim. There we go. Kill the Scorched 10 for 10. And there's probably about four more Scorched in this general area, on top of the ones that we just got. Okay, so FYI. Good stuff. We can go after them if we so wish. You can clear the area, or we're just after here for the daily weekly challenges, okay? What's next here, Jim? What is next, old pal? I'll kill Blood Eagle 10. So again, many great videos out there showing you some great spots for Blood Eagles. Typically, when we see this type of icon on the map, it'll give us a Blood Eagle spot, okay? And yeah, you can just go wherever you have, right? You can check out my map if you so wish, and there's lots of great areas in the forest region. We have Hunter's Ridge here, maybe good for about 5 or 6 of them. We have Twin Pine Cabins. Again, you'll maybe lucky to find 5 or 6 there, FYI. And what else we got here that's fairly easy? Right down here, the old kill box. That's not too bad. The Pigsty's pretty good. Cliff Watch is pretty good as well. We haven't really been up here to the cross here in a little bit. Let's go up here. Again, just like with the Scorched one, we can kill these Blood Eagles any old which way with any old weapon, so it opens it up for us pretty good. Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, wow, he's not usually... Oh, did you see that zip over like that? That's pretty cool. Oh. Oh, yeah? See about that, buddy. Got him. Got him, Jim. All right, let's take a look here and see what we got. So I think we got 6. Oh, didn't mean to pick up those missiles. They're a little on the heavy side. There we go. There we go. That's right, that person up there is fine. We are going to find some more Blood Eagles in here. Let's go ahead. Little Rob's hideout. Let's check it out. All right, we should be able to finish this off in here. There's also usually going to be about maybe 2 mole miners in here. So let's go after the mole miners just so they don't kill the Blood Eagles on us. Oh, let's mine those traps there. Yeah, because we don't want them to... Oh! Oh, how you doing there? I didn't see them there. Jeez. Came out of nowhere. Oh, holy mackerel! Being attacked from all sides. Yeah, there we go. Just like that, guys. Just like that. A little more confined quarters here, but yeah, pretty good spot for glowing mole miners. 2 of them right here, and every time I come here, they're glowing. So it's become a very reliable spot for a glowing creature. Maybe next time we get that daily, I'll pop up here just to kind of do that and show that off. Because every time I come here, these 2 guys are glowing, so that's pretty cool. All right, what's next here, Jim, old pal? All right, so we have this epic one here. So I did have a reroll a complete daily ops, and I got this one here instead. Now, most of you know when you re-roll a daily or weekly challenge, you have a chance to get an epic daily weekly challenge, and what that does, it gives us a little bit more score. Person asked me one time, how do I know if it's going to be epic or not? And I can't really answer that because it's just random. It just randomly pops up, and there's no real rhyme or reason why it does and why it doesn't. All right, it's just luck of the draw, basically. We have this epic one here, complete an event in the Toxic Valley Region 1. So again, let's take a look. Toxic Valley Region. Oh, that's the Ash Heap Gem. Toxic Valley's up here. Right on, man. Wow. 12 hours. That's what 12 hours does to you. Come senile after a while. So there are an event here, Dog would die off, but if you watch the video that I made probably about 4 months ago, it's called Complete Event for Newbies. Now, you don't need to be a newbie to watch that video, but an hour and 6 minutes long. It's all timestamped with chapters, and I was on a private server. The vast majority of the events we spawned in by ourselves on a private server, and two such events is right here in Grafton. We can spawn in by ourselves. 50-50 chance, Grafton Prey, like the Grafton Monster, or the Protest March. So let's go down here. We're actually going to spawn here at Grafton Station, and then we're going to walk in from the south into Grafton, and that should spawn up a little event for us. Grafton Day is what it's called. Jeez, it just kind of slipped my mind. Let's go ahead here. We're going to just run up these tracks, and now I know spawning in sometimes doesn't work when you're on a public server because it all depends on when it was spawned in last. So just kind of keep that in mind, but it will spawn in. Protest March. So there we go. We spawn this event in ourselves. Let's go over here. It's going to be in the same spot all the time. Let's go over here. We're going to get our sneak on. Pop up here.
Grafton Steel is a major contributor to my campaign. And therefore could not possibly be guilty of everything else.
Now, I know you see in the top right-hand corner, you see Protest March counting down from 30 minutes. It's not going to take 30 minutes, okay? It'll be lucky be 5 minutes. Now, there's the protesters are usually the Scorched. And there's 2 waves. The second wave is usually some Scorched and maybe a couple of robots. So just an FYI, the super mutants just happen to be here. They have nothing to do with the event. So just an FYI. We're looking after the Scorched with the picket signs and the robot that's going to come around the corner here very shortly. And it's not going to take 30 minutes, as you will see here very soon. Alright, so now we're on the second wave. As you can see, they just spawned out of nowhere.
I'm sending in riot troops. If you don't mind a little friendly fire. Their enemy identification protocols might be damaged.
Where'd that guy go? He disappeared. Yeah, I don't know where he went. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There he is.
You will die.
Okay, just stay right there, guys. I'm just gonna shoot you in the face. Get this robot here. Let's protect Tron. There we go. And see what else pops up here. And the odd time you will have to kind of chase them down. Not very often. The Scorched, sometimes the odd one will be hiding on you. But just an FYI, you may have to kind of go around the corner on the other side of that building over there. So just an FYI. And we'll see it kind of track down. We'll let it go another minute here, and if it doesn't update, and then there's one more that we have to find, but usually we would see it by now. What's going on here? Oh, is that a floater there? Jeez. Jeez. That's rough. See what these guys got on them while we're... Oh, I don't mean to pick up that super sledge. Drop that sucker. Alright, so it's been a minute there, so let's go here and let's check to see. We'll look for some more picketers. As I say, sometimes... Oh, there's one right there. There we go. And that's what you have to do sometimes. Not very often you have to do that, but once in a while you'll have to for this one here. But normally they all kind of come through there. There we go, just like that. Just like that. Let's get out of here. Let's yeah, we'll pick up maybe some ammo. Is that what I thought it was? There we go. As we all know, this guy is really annoying me there. Let's get rid of him. Robots are a real good source for a lot of good things. Alright, let's get out of here now. Let's head back to the, this way. Maybe we just get out of that area. There we go. Alright, let's take a look here. Yeah, we are done. Just like that, guys. Another easy one here today. Try to give you guys as many good places and examples as possible. And again, tomorrow's going to be a big day. I'm still kind of... I'm not kind of doubting it, but I'm just kind of still in awe about it being a Wednesday. And I know there's a reason for it. I just can't remember what it is, but I know someone's going to mention in the comments what that is. But I just find it odd being on a Wednesday, and usually they would kind of give us a little kind of a, like, you know, when you first log in, usually in the top right hand corner of the screen, but it'll usually give us like a week ahead of time, like a week heads up, like, you know what I mean? But there's nothing, just nothing. And you only find information on the Bethesda.net website, which is fine. It's fine. It has the community calendar and all that jazz. It says, you know, June the 12th and Wednesday is just like, okay. So just an FYI, just in case. Don't forget, you'll have to update your console or your PC or your PlayStation, whatever you're on, whatever platform. And usually there's a maintenance break involved, and the maintenance break can be anywhere from an hour. I've seen it at last as long as 3 hours before. So just an FYI. And again, I'm on my nights tomorrow night. So you may or may not see all the videos. It all depends on when it's dropped. I'll try to get the daily weeklies done as fast as I can and go through the Atomic Shop update. But any other new material is going to be over a course of a couple of days. So I appreciate everyone's patience and support on my channel. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Boogaloo Bronson, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Starman 138, Robco. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.